Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about Selenium automation framework. How Selenium automation framework, how we can create the Selenium automation framework. So Selenium automation framework. What is Selenium automation framework? What is a framework? A set of guidelines like coding standards, test data handling, object repository treatment, etc. Above followed during automation scripting can produce the beneficial outcomes like increased code reusage, high portability, reduced script maintenance cost, etc. These are all just guidelines and not rules. They are not mandatory and you can still script without following these guidelines, but you will miss out one of the advantages of having the frameworks like code reusage, high portability, reduced script maintenance cost. So let's discuss some examples and some theory part before actually going into the practicals. So, say if let's assume there is a department store where the storekeeper arrange everything into organized everything into the corresponding racks, means every item into the corresponding rack. So whenever a customer comes to him, he will pick the item and give it to the customer. Similarly, automation framework is organized with a set of guidelines like coding standards, test data handling, object repository treatment. How do you automate 500 test cases? So how will you convert 500 test cases to two automation test cases? One test case is equal to one script slash one method. Many test cases to one script slash out method. We can automate one test case to one script slash one method or many test cases to one script slash one method. Usually we refer one test case to one script method. In general, open the browser, enter URL, username and password into one test case. As of now, we are hard coded but now onwards, we will not hardcode the XPath, data, username, and password. We will externalize XPath into the other file. We will externalize the data into the one more file. How are you kind of organizing the automation suite? How are you organizing the data in Excel sheet, data and XPath in Excel sheets? When are you automating test cases? Precondition and post-condition. Precondition. The state of application before executing the test case is known as precondition. Open the browser. In automation, one test case should not depend on the other. Approach 1:1 or many is to one. So let's see how this Selenium automation frame looks like. See, first we will create one project. Under this project, a source is there. Under source, we will have com.selenium.base. In this, we are having base class.java. And next one is com.selenium.library package. Under this, common library.java package. And third package is com.selenium test. Under this, login.java, test task.java, customers.java. So so, so what is com.selenium.base? So use this class uses for fetching the data from Excel file, write the data back to the Excel file, writing the logs, fetching the data. Common things for all the test cases goes here. In this base class, the code which is used by our entire project, we will write the code, such code here. So com.selenium.library. So in this we are having common library.java class. In this class, the code which will be used by all our test cases. So com.selenium.test. So for suppose for login has 20 test cases, we will have 20 methods in login.java. And and login related test case we will write in login. So and same way task related test cases we will write in task.java. Customer related test cases in customers.java. Okay. Lib. What is this contains? Lib contains all the jar files, all the dependent jar files. We will add in the lib folder. We will create one more folder under source called data folder. And this folder will have three files: locator, data.xlsx. Here, all the XPaths we will be writing here. Test data, all the test data will be writing in this Excel file. and config.properties. We will which browser to launch, everything we will write it here. Results. We will create one more folder called results. Under this, we will create one more file called results.txt file, log.txt file. So in this, results will be stored. Log.txt for debugging. On top of this, we are going to use testng, right? So we will see how we will create this automation framework step by step. So for this, we have to create file, new project, Java project. Next, Selenium automation project name, Selenium automation project. So it's project created. Create for this, what we have to create? We have to create three packages. New package, com dot selenium dot base, and one more package. Sorry, one more package is com.selenium.library, and one more package is com.selenium.test. So under base class, we have base class.java. The base class, we have new class, base class. Under library, we have library.java, new class. Common library, common library. Under test, we have login and tasks, customers. Like this, you can create any number of packages, classes and packages. So we have created classes and packages. So we have to, in base class, we have to write the code which is reused by which is used by our entire project. So in library, we will write the code which will be used all by our test cases, and test we will write the corresponding test cases, right? So, and next thing we have to create is library, lib. For this, we have to create one folder called lib. Next one is next folder is data folder. Under this, we will copy all the data related files. And third one is results folder. And fourth one is utilities, where we will copy all the utilities if there. Utilities, right? So under data, we have to create. So we have to create locator data.xlx. So for this, we'll see. For this, second. For this, so for this, so we have to create locator data, test data. So how we have to create? So, so one more thing you have to know is, So here we are going to use our website called demo.activetime.com. So here we are going to use, and this is online application, and we have also uh, one more application offline of the of this application we can download from Google. So that is, if we launch a login page, we have to use this. If we launch the offline application, local host dash login dot do, it will launch the active time of offline application. It will launch the online. If you have internet connection, use demo.activetime.com. If you don't have internet connection, install this offline demo.active.com from Google. Download it from Google and install on your machine. Then you just enter localhost slash login dot do in browser. That's it. So this application we are going to uh, use as part of this Selenium automation framework. So here, so here, this is what we are going to use. So this is localhost slash login dot do. So same, demo.activetime.com. If you don't know how to see XPath of these and these, you go my previous videos and learn something. Then learn this automation framework. Okay. So see, and it's a login page. In login page, username underscore edit box, XPath is slash slash input at the rate ID is equal to username, and page name is login, element name is password underscore edit box, XPath is slash slash input at the rate name is equal to single quotes PWD, and page name is login, element name is login button, login underscore button, XPath is slash slash a at the rate ID to login button, page name is home, and element name is logout underscore link, XPath is slash slash a at the rate ID is equal to logout link. In this way, you have to create locator dot xlx. No, and similar way you have to create testdata dot xlx. Similar way. So page name, element name, XPath. So login. Page name is login, element name is username underscore edit box, and data is admin. Login. Page name is login, element name is password underscore edit box, data is manager. So this no need to save. And you have to create two Excel files, and so then what we have to do? We have to bring it here and move on to data. We'll copy that file, and similar way as data file also you move on to here and paste it on data. Okay, so here you have two files, and one more file you have to create is config.properties file. Config.properties. So here you have what you have to copy is you have to copy browser related information in properties file. Browser is equal to what browser you are going to use: Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer. URL, which URL you want to redirect. URL is equal to http://localhost/login.do. So as of now we have completed this data. Next one is like results. We will go for results. Here we have to create new file, results.txt, results.txt, and next you have to create log.txt. Sorry, log.txt. So this is, and in utilities you have to paste Chrome driver and Firefox driver. So in utilities you have to paste Chrome. Just copy, paste it under. Okay, copy files. Bus. So it's come here. And next one is library. You have to add all the libraries. So build path, right click on lib, build path, configure build path, go to libraries, add external jars. So P first is PY, you know why we are using PY jars. So PY jar is to read and write the data into Excel files. In order to make use of Excel files, we will be using this py.jar file. So you have to copy all the jars from the py. So XML lib and next from lib also. So, here you have added what are the things you have added. You have added the jars under lib and jars under XML lib and all the jars available here highlighted here. And after this, we have to add Selenium related jar files. So these two jar files you have to add Java, src jar and libs. There are some other jar files you have to copy all those. Hmm? And okay, click on OK button. So all the jar files got added into referenced library. Right? It won't show anything here. So next we have to write code in base class.java, common library.java, customer login task.java. You didn't see test data, right? Test data we have seen, configure.properties we have seen, and base class.java. Here we have to write the base class related code. As I have already told you, this code will be used by our entire project. So we have to write. So in my case, I have already written um, uh, the code. So I will copy paste. So I will copy paste all the code from here and I will explain line by line. So I'm copying all the data. I'm copying here. I'm closing this base class. So see what are the things I have written. So these are all you have to import. So just tell you how to import a file. Just remove this thing. So how to import these things? We can import it automatically. So see, if we here it's some error is displaying, multiple file cannot be resolved as a type. So if we click on, if you place cursor on file, it will suggest us import file.java. Just click on this. Similarly, you have to do this file input stream, everything you have to do, and it will, the statement will come here in the above. See in the fourth line import java.io.file, it's automatically came. So similarly, you have to do all the things. First thing is um, you have to write public static WebDriver. First initialize a WebDriver. First, just create one, just WebDriver reference you create static, so that we can use in the methods. So next thing is, so get config data. So in order to get the config data, how we have written this method. So string data is equal to null, file f is equal to new file of. So where is this config file located? If you see, if you click right click and properties, so it's you ignore this one. So src data config dot properties. So I have written this one. Dot slash means, dot means current from the current thing, current project, src data config dot properties. File f is equal to, I'm passing this file to file f, and next this file to file input stream of five is equal to new file input stream of f. Properties prop is equal to new properties, prop dot load of f5. I'm loading this file input stream into properties. Data is equal to prop dot get property of prop name. I'm passing um, um, I'm I'm calling the I'm passing this into this, so it will get the data and store into the data. We will return the data. And next one is launch browser. String browser is equal to get config data browser. So here we are calling the above method, get config data of browser. Browser means it will get property of browser means it will go to here and will what is there Firefox. So in data it will give Firefox. It will return here. So it will browser is equal to Firefox. If browser dot equals of ignores case of Firefox, driver is equal to new Firefox driver. Else if suppose if I have given Chrome here in browser, then it matches this else if browser dot equal ignore case of Chrome. For this we have to write system dot set property. Where is it located? So WebDriver Chrome driver dot src slash utilities Chrome driver dot exe driver new Chrome driver. Else if browser dot equals of IE desired capabilities cap is equal to, it's already discussed, right? You see earlier videos, so we will come to know that desired pro capabilities cap is equal to new desired capabilities cap dot set capability ignore zoom settings comma true cap dot set capability native events comma false set system dot set property WebDriver IE dot driver dot src is located in this place dot src slash utilities IE driver server dot exe driver is equal to new Internet Explorer driver driver dot get of config data of get config data of URL. So it will gives this one. It will gives this URL here and it will redirect to that page. We are maximizing the window. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Driver dot manage dot timeouts dot implicitly wait of 20 comma time minutes in seconds. We are waiting time. So how to get the data? So as of now we get the which browser we want to initiate and what URL we want to redirect to. As of now we have taken these two things from the above two methods. Now we have to pass the username and password to the uh, we have to pass we have to read the username and password and enter into the username and password field. For that, first thing is we have to fetch the data from one second. We have to sorry. Second thing is we have to get locator data means XPaths. So where we have already stored the XPaths in locator.xml Excel XPath. For this we have written these things. So let's see how it works. So page name is page name login or home page. Element name is username box, ad password, login button, logout link something. So this we have to pass and it will based on this, it will return the data. String xpath is equal to null. File f is equal to new file of. Where is it located? File input stream f5o is equal to new file input stream of f. XSSF workbook. PY jar file we have already added. So we can. So for this we have XSSF workbook. So from this workbook we are passing this file input stream f5o and XSSF sheet WS is equal to, we are getting the sheet WB dot, in that workbook we have a sheet, we are getting that sheet WB dot get sheet of sheet 1. Int row num is equal to WS dot get last row num. Int columns is equal to WS dot get row of 1 get last cell num. We are getting the row num and columns. For int x is equal to 1, x less than row num, x plus plus. Let's see. Let's see data locator data XLS. See, so string page name is equal to ws dot get row of x means it's 1, right? So it will go here, it's 1, and get cell of 0 means login. Login it will get dot get string value means in page 1 it will take login. Element name ws dot get row of x. Get row of x means 1. This is the 1, and in this get cell of 1 means username underscore edit get string cell value, and here it will give username underscore edit. Here page name dot equals ignore case of page one, and element name dot equals ignore case of element name one. Then it will take xpath ws dot get row of x dot get cell of 2. Get cell of 2 means this one, 0 0 1 2. Get cell of 2. That get string value. It stores in xpath break. We are returning xpath for these two things, xpath, and in this way we will get the locator data xpath. How to get test data? So in order to get test data, so from this file we will get all these things, xpaths, and no similar way we will get test data. Similar way we will get test data like from this file. So from this file we will get test data. So for this, string xpath is equal to null, file f is equal to new file of dot sc dot slash src slash data slash test data dot xlsx. File input stream fio is equal to new file input stream of f. XSSF workbook WB is equal to new XSSF workbook of FIO. XSSF sheet WS is equal to WB dot get sheet of sheet 1. Int row num columns ws dot get last row num. Int columns ws dot get row of 1 dot get last cell num. For int x is equal to 1, x less than row num, x plus plus. String page 1 is equal to ws dot get row of x dot get cell of 0 get string cell value. So we are getting the cell 0 value of first row, and first row cell 1 value we are getting, and we are checking here. If it is true, then we are getting the cell 2 value and passing into this value, and we are returning the here we can put as data and return data. Here we will be returning the data. Next thing is we are writing the results to the file. So string test case name, string status, file f is equal to new file of dot src. We are storing in results.txt here. So dot src slash results.txt slash results.txt txt fw, um, file writer fw is equal to new file writer of f comma true, file fw dot write of test case name plus state plus status fw dot flush fw dot close, file public static void close broad driver dot quit method. We are quitting the, means closing the browser. So similarly we will write the code for this one. I will copy this code and I will explain this. So I will copy this code into common library or thing. So base class the Java. So public static login to activetime.com. Here I have used logout link, login related, username, password and all. So for this, so I have written a method public static boolean login to activetime.com. Throws have an exception. Here I have called launch browser. Launch. So once again, it will calls this launch browser in base class.java, and it will launch the browser. After that, it will pass the driver.find element by.export get locator data of login comma username edit box. We'll get the username edit box XPath, and dot send keys of get test data of login username and pass the admin value. And similarly password and log, it will click on login button and it will check the logout link is displayed. If it is there, return true, else return false. This is how we will write this code. And next one is login. So what are the things we have to write here? So So here you have to write this code. So login.java. So extends base class. So I have written one main method. So I'm calling login 001 login 002. In login 001, so you have to import common library.java. You have to import this method. So only library, right? Library, library, common library. So boolean status common library login to active.com. If status is equal to true, we are calling the file method write results to file login 001 pass, else login 001 fail, close browser. Similarly, we will write the another test case. Same I have written here. Login 002 boolean status common library login to active.com. If status is equal to true, write results to file login 002 pass, else write results to file login 002 fail, close browser. I am calling the close browser. So this is how this we will run. How we will run? I just right click, run as Java application. Okay. Opening localhost login.do, passing admin manager, log out. Again test case 2. Opening browser, login at tdm.com. So it writes the results to this file, right? The results. So login 001 pass, login 002 pass. This is how a automation framework looks like. This is how we have to write any number of test cases and all. So let's see if we keep here. One second. You can also put Chrome browser here and run the test case once again. It will run with Chrome browser now. In this case, it will run with Chrome browser. Chrome browser got launched. It's redirecting to localhost login.do, entering username, password, login name. Again, for test case 2, same. It repeats the same. That's it. We can also repeat with IE Chrome browser, like right click, change here browser to IE, and right click, run as Java application. It will run for Internet Explorer. So we can run this framework for any multiple number of browsers with the same code, just changing IE, Chrome, Firefox. That's it. So that's it. Close. So we are we are ending the class with this is the how automation framework will be designed and reuses the code. So let's see, and next class we will come up with test ng on this automation framework. Before coming to this next, before learning test ng, you need to learn all these things in automation framework. On top of this, we will be using test ng. So you will use complete this code for test ng same as it is. I will copy paste in the next class, and on top of this I will be explaining about test ng. Thank you.